Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about the diversity and inclusion of our faculty. When I was an undergraduate, I had about 15 minority professors in my entire career. Every other professor was a either female or male white person in their early 30s. I never had a young white or professor. There were only no, I can think of I remember two Hispanic kind of young professors. They were both adjuncts. They were not teaching full time. They were doing that as a part time. And now that this class has opened my eyes, it makes a lot more sense. That's why I never saw full time employees because they, even though I was going to the second most diverse university in Texas, I I saw a lot of professors, but not in my classes that could reflect the population. For the majority of my classes, I had white professors, and didn't do that didn't really give me the confidence that I could relate to the experiences that they were having, me being Hispanic. So that's one of the issues that I in my previous class, resource management, I was reading. uh, it was, I can't remember the article or the book, but it was saying that students actually relate more and can connect, be more successful in their careers and their educational career if they relate to the professors that they have. And I have to admit that in my program, I did not see that correlation or that connection that from my background to the professors that I had. So that's something to really think about. The professors that I had, the majority of them were adjunct, and now I can see why because of this class. They were held, the expectations from them, I believe, they were pretty high, being that I don't know what happened. My screen went black. I'm sorry about that. The expectations that they had were pretty high, knowing that we had a small classes. We didn't have a lot of. I can't remember. I think the biggest class that I had was about 40, and we're talking about that's really on the extreme and the extreme side of it was a big class for us. Um, I don't see. I believe that we need more um, faculty that represents the population of each university. I believe that in Lone Star College, which is currently where I'm working, it actually reflects that a little bit more. Being a community college, we do have a lot more adjuncts that are minority based and reflect that population of the student. Therefore, they can also be a little bit more lenient to. I can tell that I look up to our faculty and staff right now that have Hispanic backgrounds because one day I want to be in a higher up position, and then I can say, hey, Hector Marquez, that sounds like a Hispanic name. And of course, me being from Mexico, they can relate. If somebody from Mexico, an immigrant from Mexico, can work their way up in a higher education institution, surely I can inspire others as well. So I think that's one of the most important things that I can say about the ethnicity and race when it comes down to our faculty. So thank you guys.